Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to help you learn any language. So, why use ChatGPT? Well, it's very flexible. You can tell it your level of your target language, what you want to learn, and how you want to learn it. It can explain grammar, help you practice conversations, and also give you words related to your hobbies or interests. I'll show you some useful prompts that can help you organize your learning. You'll also learn how to make your study sessions fit your needs and goals. But before we begin, I have a few disclaimers. First, ChatGPT is not a real person. It doesn't understand things like natural intonation, rhythm, or body language. So it's a tool, quite a helpful one. But it shouldn't be the only way that you study. It's best used as a support to other ways of learning, like listening to real people, watching videos, or taking actual lessons. ChatGPT also has the ability to speak languages verbally. Quite well actually, but it can get confused if you switch between languages in the same chat. That means if you're learning Spanish but ask a question in English, it might not always follow what you want. So this feature is best for people who can keep a simple conversation going in their language. Another way to get a grasp of pronunciation, I'd recommend using Google Translate's audio feature, if that supports your language, since that's quite underrated in terms of pronunciation. But of course, listening to real people speak will always be superior. So with all that in mind, let's get started and see how ChatGPT can help you on your language learning journey. Now let's get into the learning. Step 1. Simply state your target language and your current level, and your goal for now. I want to learn Spanish. I'm a complete beginner. I want to know a very simple vocabulary and understand how basic grammar works. Let's start with the words you and I, as well as the verb to be, but keep it very simple. And if you have any questions, remember to ask them along the way. A critical one at this point could be, do these words change depending on gender or cases? If you ask this, Chat will explain simple grammatical rules from the start. Step 2. Make a vocabulary. Hey, I want to make something called My Vocabulary. Every time I learn a new word, I'll tell you to add the word to this list, so I can keep track of what I've learned. This way you can always ask Chat to quiz you in these words, just like flashcards. Step 3. How do I make a sentence? Now that you know a few words, it's critical to understand the fundamentals of structuring a simple sentence properly. Sometimes it's difficult to understand everything the first time, but it's important to try. If you make a mistake, you'll be corrected without judgment. Step 4. Repetition and practice. It's critical that you keep practicing this until it feels natural. I recommend doing this by writing it down in a notebook. It doesn't have to start off by being structured, since the idea is just transferring knowledge from your brain to the paper. Remember also to use the vocabulary list, so you know which words to practice. Also remember to listen to the pronunciation while practicing. These are the 4 main steps that I find critical if you want to utilize ChatGPT's ability to teach you a language. And from here you can do almost everything you want. You could ask it to be a barista and try to order a coffee or just talk about your day, as long as you repeat step 3 and step 4. The next step could for example be learning more verbs or learning some set phrases. This should be done while also slowly implementing new nouns, adjectives, pronouns, and so on. It might sound a little bit fast-paced when I put it like this, but remember that ChatGPT doesn't care about if you're slow or not. It's patient. So just keep your learning at a pace you feel comfortable with. And remember to understand before you continue. That's the difference between acquiring a language and just learning the meaning of words. Acquiring a language is best done by actually speaking it, so don't forget to practice that as well. So to round off, ChatGPT will not teach you a language. It'll help you learn. So also remember to do your best. Languages are not easy. It takes time to learn. But with the right tools and the right mindset, it is possible.